We're going to take a look at the Labvolt motor that we've been using in the lab the last couple of times. So what this motor has is it has the 3 separate windings that are individually marked. So this would be a 6-wire motor, okay? Because each winding is going to have 2 connection points on it, okay? So we've been hooking this up in a Y configuration. So let's just see if it makes sense of why we were hooking it up in a Y configuration. So the first winding has contacts 1 and 4. So I would put 1 here and 4 here. The second one was 2 and 5, 2 and 5, and then the other winding was 3 and 6. Okay, so if we wanted to hook this up in a Y fashion, it looks like we need to jumper 4, 5, and 6 all to a single point. Okay, and that's what we've been doing. We've been running a wire here, and we've been double jumping it, daisy chaining it to there to one side of it. Okay, and that represents this point right here where 4, 5, and 6 are all jumped together. Now we then have been wiring it so that line 1 was going to one side of one of the windings, and line 2, and then line 3. Okay, so we're going to make that connection. It's pretty straightforward. I think line 1, line 2, and line 3. And remember that we could switch any one of these over here, and all that would do was just switch the direction of the motor. And also that we haven't been directly connecting line 1, 2, and line 3. We've been putting a contactor in here, or a motor starter, and then we use the overloads of it and all kinds of stuff. And we've been using magnetic circuit breakers, all kinds of stuff. But in the simplest form, you could just connect the line and turn the power on, and the motor would run as configured here. Let's look if we wanted to wire this up as a delta. Give us a little different operating characteristics. So we had the first winding was 1 and 4. The second winding was 2 and 5. So I guess I'll go 2 and 5 like this. And the last winding was 3 and 6. So 3 and 6, that's that. So we're going to connect this in a delta. It looks like, well, 1 and 6 have to be connected. So it looks like we would have to run a wire around here from 1 to 6. 2 and 4 need to be connected. So it looks like 2 needs to get hooked to 4. 3 and 5 need to be connected. So it looks like it needs to go like that. Okay. And then we would connect our lines. Our line 1 would come to this point. We would bring line 2 to this point. We could bring line 3 to this point. So line 1 would need to go to the 6 and the 1 connection. So here's line 1. I could either take it here, or I could take it around to here because it's all the same connection. I'll just go right there. Line 2, it looks like went to the 3 and 5, which once again I could go over here. I could go to here, I guess, according to this. I'll just go to 3. And then line 3 goes to the 2-4 connection, which is here. So that would be the connection there. And if I wanted to switch directions, I could switch any one of these 2 wires, and then it would run in the opposite direction. But it could be hooked up this way if we wanted them to, but we've been hooking it up. It's a Y right here.